Hey guys, this is Camry15. I am back at it with another video for you guys, and I am back to talk some more One Piece. Again, for my One Piece fans who were wondering where my anime episode review was at, sorry for not getting my anime episode review up earlier. I was really tired yesterday night, and then I was gonna plan on I'm recording this video Sunday night. I was gonna upload it. I'm gonna upload it you're seeing this obviously Monday, but this is late Saturday night. And the thing was, I was planning to do my One Piece review early Sunday morning, but I just didn't feel like it. And it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna see if I want to do it tomorrow. But I finally am getting to it, and yeah, so sorry for this video going up so late. Again, like I said, typically you would not be getting a One Piece episode on Mondays. You'll be getting it on literally either Saturday night or Sunday morning. And sadly, you guys are gonna be getting it on Monday, whenever that goes up. But this is One Piece episode 969. Do not take sexual indulgence for this. Where we see the episode where Oden returns to Wano, and Rodger Pirates finally disband. And stuff like that. So let's get into this week's episode. Anyways, Rodger and Rayleigh, kind of reminisce over the past of how they first met and everything and stuff like that. We actually see them. My goodness. We actually see the Rodger Pirates go to the one island where Shanks and Buggy stayed behind, and they actually go back and pick them up. And they take him on the last final journey of, sailing around the seas and stuff like that. Now, Oden, since we're seeing this from Oden's perspective, he wrote in his journal saying he looked at Shanks, and Shanks was clearly asking Rodger about something, and then it made Shanks break into tears. So my only guess is the fact that maybe Rodger probably told Shanks, hey, we're going to be sailing on the seas for quite a while till I get dropped off here, and after that, the Rodger Pirates are going to be disbanded and stuff like that. That's my only guess of why Shanks is crying like that. But when I did that, it's like, especially with the hat on, it really reminded me of when Luffy cried in front of Shanks, and it's like, man, the characters were kind of alike when they were younger too. And stuff like that. Now, because of the world knowing about what Rodger did and him giving him the Pirate King name and stuff like that, he's the king of the pirates. Let's just say it made the Marines more aggressive. Other pirates were going after Rodger and stuff like that. And yeah, also too, in the notes or in the newspapers, they call him Gold Rodger. They don't have the Gold D Rodger, and it would Rodger makes a mention of, like, yeah, whatever. And we know that the Rodger Pirates know the whole history of the world and of the Void Century, so they know the reasons why, say, the world government are hiding that information, because they know what the D clan is about and everything, which again, I still can't wait to find out. So yeah. Now, again, like I said, other pirates and Marines try to take them down, but they fail. Rodger has a meeting with the crew where essentially he says, listen, after I leave, we're disbanding the crew, and it's over. You guys go your own separate ways, and you guys kind of just do what you guys do on your own free time. Now, we see back in the past, in Rodger's recollection, after they left Fishman Island, we see the Sea King say these comments like, we'll be born, our ruler will be born, another will be born in a distant sea. Even whales are happy to know that two rulers will meet again one day, and stuff like that. They go on to say that we have been waiting for so long, it will not be long, and it's going to work out this time. Oden can hear the Sea Kings as well as Rodger, and there was Sea Kings going to say 10 until birth and 15 until growing up, and stuff like that. And essentially, they're talking about the birth of Shirahoshi, of when she's eventually going to be born, and when, I guess, she'll start to learn about her powers, which we all know she's the ancient weapon Poseidon, and stuff like that. Now, Um, Oden, they said, because Rodger tells his crew, like, listen, after you drop me off, take Oden right back to Wano because he needs to go home and everything and stuff like that. Rodger does say to Oden, like, he would like to meet up with Whitebeard one last time. And I think that's the talk where Whitebeard and Rodger had that final talk before Rodger kind of turns himself in. And, that's when Rodger tells, Whitebeard that the One Piece is real and stuff like that, and everything he saw on his journey and stuff like that. So I wonder if we're gonna get that scene in the anime. I feel like we're gonna get that scene maybe next week or maybe near the tail end of this backstory and stuff like that. Rodger does also ask Oden, like, hey, would you like Izo to freaking return with you to Wano? It's really, Oden's like, nah, he's kind of been a member of the Whitebeard's crew, so I don't think he wants to go back and everything to Wano. So yeah. Now, Rodger, they finally stop off at the island, which is, I believe, the island that he met Porcus de Rouge, the girl he eventually has ace with, and he leaves the ship because he's in the final stage of his illness. Crocus gives him the medicine to kind of just get by. So essentially, we kind of know what Rodger kind of does before he turns himself in. He kind of makes a baby with Rouge, and then he'll eventually turn himself in and stuff like that because he's about to die. He leaves. The crew cries, giving a emotional goodbye and stuff like that. Now, after some time has passed, the remaining Rodger Pirates come up on Wano, and they see it's a very bad, windstorm, like we know. And Oden makes a comment, like, because they see trash ship, they're like, yeah, Oden says, like, yeah, you gotta ride the right current, otherwise you're gonna be, like, stuck on these currents and your ship will be smashed and everything. Now, Oden says an interesting statement. He's like, Oden says that he wants to open up Wano's borders before Joy Boy comes one day. And it sounded like there is going to be some sort of new / reincarnation of Joy Boy coming back in the present One Piece storyline, which also is another reason why Oden wants to open up the borders to Wano and stuff like that. Because we know in the past, Wano and the ancient kingdom in the Void Century had some sort of relationship between the two. And it's very interesting too, because it's like, wait, another Joy Boy's coming? I don't know if he's specifically talking about maybe Luffy in any case, or we're just gonna get a brand new character that is gonna be like, I guess, the reincarnation of Joy Boy in present day. I have no clue what's going on there. I heard that line in the anime. I was like, Joy Boy, wait, like, what, is this guy either gonna come back from the dead, or is there gonna be some sort of reincarnation of him? But yeah, very interesting stuff like that. Anyways, Oden says his goodbyes to the Rodger Pirates, and that's the last we see of the Rodger Pirates, I guess, till we see the reactions to Oden's death and everything. So Oden, he reunites with his family. He reunites with Toki, Momonosuke, and Hiyori. He's very happy to see them. He also sees the smoke factories in the background of Wano and stuff like that. Kinemon eventually comes with him. Kinemon and the other scabbards find him and stuff like that. Now, we kind of find out a few things. Denjiro and Ashura were not there to welcome Oden, and they say Ashura Doji became the boss of the Yakuza and mounted bandits in Curry to keep them under control. Excuse me. While Denjiro is essentially wandering around Wano, borrowing money to pay it back, to pay it off and stuff like that. So that's what they're kind of doing right now and stuff like that. Now, we also see that the people in Curry are actually showing Oden kindness and not being very, I guess, mad at him for kind of dipping on them and leaving. And the reason why is it's because Togi essentially told the people of Curry, like, Oden's going on a great journey, and he is out there on the seas looking to be a great adventurer. And when he comes back, he's going to have massive stories and stuff like that to tell. So it made people feel more welcomed and know what Oden was doing, so they don't feel as bad for what he did and everything. Now, the end of the episode essentially happens to the standpoint where, you know, Oden's like, okay, I clearly see that Wano's different. What the hell is going on here? And stuff like that. Like, I'm seeing smoke factories and everything. And that's when Kinemon essentially tells, you know, Oden everything. So Kinemon tells Oden about his father, you know, that he died. Obviously, Oden's kind of shook up about that, and he's like, man, I wish I could have said my goodbyes to him, and stuff like that. But that's when Kinemon's like, yes, Lord Oden, the problem is with that too is Oroshi's the Shogun of Wano. And that's when you know, they run down everything while saying that Sukiyaki said, oh, you know, you treated Orochi like a brother and everything, like a long lost little brother. And it started to be like, what's going on here? And everything. And stuff like that. They go more into detail of the fact too, of the fact, like, yeah, he's essentially has these factories and he's making these people work for them and stuff like that. And, you know, there's nothing they can do about it. And essentially, that's when Kinemon says, listen, you know, we tried to go up against Oroshi's forces, but that didn't work out because we were kind of counteracted because Orochi's got Kaido backing him now, essentially supporting him. And when we tried to attack, it was a surprise attack because the Animal Kingdom pirates, or the Beast Pirates, attacked Curry, and they raided here, and they were looking to attack and potentially kill Momonosuke, but Toki took the brunt of the attack, and we see that Toki actually took an arrow to the knee, which left her knee fatally wounded. And when Oden pulls up her kimono a bit and sees her leg injury, you see just a big freaking injury, like just a scar left over. And it pisses Oden off. He's like, these people, Orochi and these pirates, came to attack my family, my home. They tried to kill my son and they injured my wife. And that's when he gets literally pissed off. Now Toki's like, listen, don't worry about it. It's fine, honey. Don't do this. And that's when Oden's like, Toki, you didn't know who I was before we met. And essentially that's when the other scabbards told Toki, like, yeah, he did all sorts of criminals before you met him and everything. And essentially, the episode ends with Oden saying, I'm gonna fight back. I'm going to exact my revenge on Orochi. So I'm guessing he's gonna go to the Flower Capital and he's gonna try to take out Orochi. There's obviously going to be a catch because he doesn't do that because he ends up dying in the aspect. So we're going to have to find out when. Two, if you watch the next episode preview, you see that at the same time what's happening with Oden, which I kind of find a symbolic kind of downturn in the story, is Rodger's going to be executed and stuff like that. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the story. I believe we're getting to the tail end of this backstory. We only got a few more things to end off in the Oden backstory, and then we're going to be back to the present day as we prepare for the battle on Onigashima. So, yeah, but other than that, I'm going to get out of here, guys. So if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of One Piece, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to get more One Piece content or any other anime content on the channel. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night or day or when you're trying this video. Until then, guys, stay safe. Peace.